Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Anita Library. I'm Anita and this is my library. So today I have you kind of mobile because I am going to be doing the 24-hour reading challenge. Now, this is the reading challenge where I read for a total of 24 hours, okay? Not the straight 24-hour reading. So this is probably gonna take me a few days to read 24 hours worth. I do have the 24-hour read 3 books challenge that is embedded in the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. That video is coming soon if it's not up already, and I will link it in the cards if it is already up, and you can get an overview of all of those prompts. It's 25 prompts. It is a year-long challenge that was created by QWERTY. I hope I'm saying her name right, here on YouTube, and it's really fun. So this doesn't really go towards that challenge in and of itself, but it's just I have 4 days off, so I can really dedicate a lot of time to reading. So that is what I'm going to do. First, the first book that I have, I've already started. It is Ace of Spades by Faridah, Ibike, Iyemide, and thankfully, when I started listening to this on the audiobook, they pronounced the author's name, and I've been saying it right this whole time. Yay. So I started reading this, I want to either today or last night. I think it was today. And I am about 40% done. Most of it I've listened to on audio. I've read a few chapters myself, but I'm enjoying it both ways, audio and reading it myself. So this is the first book that I'm reading. I had my TBR over here that I was considering reading next. The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Making a mess. I also have Legendborn by Tracy Dion. I have This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. And I also have The Blueprint by Ray Gianna Rashad. So I really, every time I think about reading this book, I'm like, I want to read it. But this book is upsetting me. Ace of Spades is literally upsetting me. And it's 100% given that The Blueprint is going to upset me. So I really cannot read that right after reading Ace of Spades. This Could Be Us is gonna have me in shambles, and again, that's really not what type of time I'm trying to be on, so I don't think that's gonna happen. I could do Legendborn, but this also has racial tensions in it, which is why I'm upset by Ace of Spades. So I don't think I want to read that right now. So that leaves me, as far as my TBR plan, with The Sun Is Also a Star. So I could read this, and I'm going out of town, so I'm probably gonna bring this with me. Just in case. And the first book that I read from her was a very easy read. Most of it was light and fluffy, and then, as you all know from my review, it had me in shambles as well. So I don't want to be upset the whole book, you know what I mean? Like, if I I cried at the end, like, I can handle that, but I don't want to be ripped to shreds the whole time. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna shop for my next read, or just a couple of reads, because like I said, I'm going out of town for at least 2 days. So let's see if I can think of something else to read after I finish Ace of Spades, because that's probably gonna be finished tonight. I'm not even gonna hold you, so let's see. Okay, here we are again at my shelves. I am really thinking, when I think of you, might be the move. I have been considering reading this book a lot. This is a second-hand romance for college lovers. I know Shaughnessy Schroeder, I hope I'm saying her name right, she gave it 4.5 stars, and she's a tough rater. She, like, all the books don't just get 5 stars, 4.5 stars from her. So and she's a romance girly, so if she like was super swoony over this, and I think she said this might have been a little bit of a tearjerker too. It has workplace tensions and stuff in it, which is fine. I don't want to be ripped to shreds. So I'm thinking about this. Also, from romance, I'm trying not to get a whole list of stuff. Also from romance, I'm thinking On Rotation, but nope, there's tensions in that. Now that I think about it, there's tensions. This one. I'm bringing this. It has been decided. Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. So I am working through, focus please. I'm working through some of my Libby holds and recommendations, reservations, which is kind of what propelled me to pick Ace of Spades. I have the audiobook and that is expiring in a few days. I have this one. I don't think it's expiring anytime soon, but I know it's available and it's ready to read right now. So it's gonna expire eventually. And this seems like a short, easy read from Talia Hibbert. And I think I have another book of hers, or I have interest in more books from her. So I kind of just want to get a taste of the author's writing style. And like, I don't feel like, come on, like, does it look like it's gonna have me in shambles? No. So this seems safe enough. I'm really, and The Wishing Game, perhaps. Or for my challenge that I was talking about, I can read a book about the summer during the summer, which is One Summer in Savannah. However, that is gonna have me messed up. It's gonna upset me. Am I in the mood for a fantasy right now? No, these all seem pretty heavy or straying away from the vibe that I want to have right now. And I would say the same for my thriller shelves. The Reformatory is also expiring on my Libby. I have the ebook reserved and I have the audio book reserved, and I think one person is waiting for one of them. So I definitely want to read this sooner rather than later, but again, that's not really the vibe that I'm trying to catch at the moment. All of these thrillers are going to upset me. They're going to upset me, and I don't want to be upset. I'm not really, I guess it's romance time. I guess it's a romance time. So I picked 3, Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. I picked When I Think of You by Maya Ariel. And I picked The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. And to be honest with you, I don't think I'm gonna be mad about reading any of these. Ooh. Okay, last one. I love Like the Sun. I wanna read this. It's beautiful, and I feel like this could count for a summery read because it has sun, summer, We'll see. So that's what I have right now. I am getting ready to, hang on. Okay, I'm getting ready to go run some errands really quickly. I'm gonna put my audiobook on while I'm in the car for Ace of Spades, and then we're gonna get this 24-hour reading challenge going. Wish me luck.
Open on his lap. Devon is being annoyingly slow. What did you find? I asked. Could you do me a favor? It's like all the years I spent gaining respect have been washed away by the random appearance of Aces, the cyber bitch, this year. But I guess since Peter did help, I could.
Hey guys, so I'm here with an update for Ace of Spades. But first, let me show you where I'm at. I have a minute. I have read for 1 hour, 26 minutes, and some change. So in the grand scheme of things, not too much, but I've gotten a decent amount of this book done. Granted, I was about 40% done with it when I started the challenge, so that's not really saying too much, but I just want to give you an update about this book. One of my biggest like pet peeves or icks or like irritations about books, or like what happens in books that just really makes my butt itch, are female main characters that aren't strong, or female main characters that are friggin' dookie heads. Like, that's not the word I want to say, but I'm trying to keep it PG. But the female main character Chiamaka, like, they're going through something. They're being blackmailed. Like, not everyone, there's this person going around the school sending everyone text messages about like Chiamaka and the male main character Devon. I think it's Devon. I can't remember. It's either Devon or Devon. They're sending messages about their secrets and stuff. And she is supposed to be like the Blair Waldorf of the school, and she's supposed to be like on top, and everyone, like, there was even like a freshman girl bringing her lattes. She brought her 2 different types of lattes. She's like, oh, I didn't know which one you like, your taste might have changed, oh, worthy queen, like, type stuff. And now that all of these secrets are coming out about her, everyone's giving her like weird looks, and the secrets, to be fair, are true. All the things that are coming out about her, all the things that are coming about Devon are true. They're just really like personal, or the person sending them are like spinning it in the negative light. Like, they're saying the information but then like speculating something icky along with it, which is obviously the immoral part of it. Well, all of it's immoral, telling someone's personal private business and then doing it anonymously. But anywho, all this to say, she is still like putting on the funk. So her and Devin are teaming up. They've teamed up to like take down Aces, the person who's behind the text messages. And something goes on, whatever, and he pulls her to the side. He's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And then she's like with the mean girls, whatever, and she's like, about what? And then he's like, don't play stupid with me, you know about what. Like, stop playing around. Like, this is literally kind of life and death, so stop with the funk. And she's like, well, have you ever heard about personal space? Like, I'm busy, can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Like, girl, you was whole time like stressed the heck about this literally last night, and now you're acting all high and mighty. Like, stop faking. That really makes my butt itch. I just and I didn't like her this whole book, to be real with you. She's gotten a little bit more like humanized in the last like few chapters, but now I'm not on her team, man. And like, unfortunately, a character like her will sour like my overall experience of the book. Like, I will not like it. I will rate it lower than I normally would if I would have liked the character. Like, is that a fair thing to like rate it lower if I really don't like the character? I think it's fair. It's fair. It's my rating. It's my reading experience. It's my preference. She's ruining it for me. She is ruining it. Unless there is some like redemption arc in this last little couple hundred pages, maybe. But right now, this girl is really getting on my nerves. So like I said, I'm gonna finish this today. Hopefully it's 7:45 p.m. I'm on page 278 out of, oh boy, I don't know, still some weird stuff going on. I'm on 278 out of 418. Yeah, out of 418. There are like some author's notes in the back that I was kind of confused by. So yeah, just what's that, maybe like 150 pages to go. So this shouldn't take me too much longer, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts of the book. But right now it's giving two 2.5 stars. I'm gonna say 2. Like, I was being nice to say 2.5. I'm gonna say like 2 stars, unfortunately. And it's mostly because of the character. Like I said, I'll fill you in on my final thoughts at the end when I'm finished with this, but that's my update for now. All right, I finally finished Ace of Spades. I'm sticking with a 2, maybe 2.5 for my review. I think I'm learning that YA probably isn't for me at the quantity of YA that I read, because the decision making is just incredibly stupid. I don't want to say stupid. It's just upsetting. And I'm just not a fan. Other things that I didn't like about the story was the pacing. Like I said, the characters, it seemed very juvenile, which I guess is kind of to be expected considering the YA nature. But I mean, in my defense, like, I literally just read another YA dark academia written by a Black author about Black stories, and I gave it 5 stars. Like, I didn't think it would be that difficult. I don't know. I wasn't a fan, and I don't know. And now I have the reason why, like I told you guys earlier, that I picked this book to read, it was on my TBR, and then because I have another book from this author that I was anticipating, you know, dipping into the style of. So now that I've seen the style and the twists and the characters, I'm apprehensive about whether or not I'm gonna like that one. So definitely not in a rush to read it anymore, but yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards like a not YA book, like for a minute, because they're frustrating. You know how the way some people feel about like miscommunication trope, like the choices of some of the characters, or like the thought processes of some of the characters in YA books give me that type of feeling, like ultimate frustration. So not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I hate read that book, just because I just needed to see it through to the end. Like, I'm not above DNFing, but I'd already read so much of it, and I was like, I'm giving it a chance. I really wanted to like it, and that just didn't end up happening. But one book down. Let me see where I am. I am 3 hours and 5 minutes into the reading challenge, so I've got quite a bit more to go. So I'll definitely get at least 1 or 2 more books done in the challenge, and I'll let you guys know what I'm reading next. I'm not gonna pick it right now. It's probably like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I'm kind of ready to lay it down and go to bed. But I will see you guys tomorrow when I have my next book. Good morning. I am hitting the road for just a tiny little road trip. I wanted to give you guys an update. I have started another book this morning. It is Talia Hibbert, Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. So I've been reading this. I've been listening to it on audiobook while I've been getting ready, but I obviously have the physical copy with me, so when I'm sitting still, I can listen to that. But I am at 4 hours and 2 minutes, so I'm chipping away. But I just wanted to let you guys know what book I was reading. That's getting on the road, and I will check back in with you when I have some thoughts about the book. I've only read maybe a few chapters. So far, it's like really cute. It's like old best friends to like rivals, but like it is so clear from the first second they're like talking about each other. It's so clear that they're like madly in love with each other, but like there's some like tension and like animosity or whatever from like just drifting apart in high school, whatever. That's what I feel. But so far it's really cute, and I'm liking it. So I'll give you guys an update when I'm further along. Hi. Yeah, so it has been a couple of days since I last checked in with you about the reading challenge, 24-hour reading challenge. Girl, it's been so long I can't even remember what I was doing. That's crazy. So like I told you guys, I was going out of town, and I was like, yeah, I'll have some leisure to, you know how if you know, you know. So I really left this book on the countertop the entire time, and I only read/listened to it in the car there and back, and not even the whole time because reasons. So I read a little bit today, and I ended up just finishing it just now, and it was really cute. Just a weird critique. I think the name is, I don't like the name. Like, after reading the book, I don't think that the title, Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, I don't think I like it. I don't know. I mean, I could see how it fits, but I feel like it could be something better. Don't ask me what better title would it be. I don't know. But this was a cute book, which is negating my critique of not liking the title and how it doesn't fit. But this was a cute book. It is like a best friends. Well, prior to the book starting, they were best friends, and then they were also enemies prior to the book starting. So once the book picks up, like, they're already enemies, and like they hate each other, and like rivals for like the top hot spot in school, and the comedian valedictorian, and getting to the colleges and stuff like that. So then they end up going into this competition or like excursion type thing together, and it's several winners, so they're not entirely like rivals or whatever. There's space for teamwork in this, and it's kind of based upon that teamwork and leadership and creativity and stuff like that, to give high school students scholarships to college. And they end up being on the same team and having to work together, and then of course there's space for them to iron out their differences, and then it becomes like, all right, we're kind of friends, and then things kind of escalate from there. So it was cute. It is obviously clearly very much YA, giving YA problems. So if you are frustrated by like the communication or lack thereof, or like just indecisiveness and like silly decisions people are making and like their thought processes and stuff like that, you might be a little bit frustrated with this, but I wasn't as bothered because their internal dialogue was so freaking funny. Their banter is top notch banter. They're hilarious. I literally LOL'd several times reading this book. So it was really cute. Is it gonna have a lasting impression on me? No. Am I gonna forget everything that happened in this book in like 6 months? Probably. So with that said, I'm probably gonna give it like a 3-star. It's fine. I do recommend it. It was cute. It's a good palate cleanser. It's something to read in between books that are a little bit more heavy, a little bit more thought-provoking, a little bit more meaty, dense, things like that. So it was quick. Granted, it took me a long time to read because I just wanted to get out of the house and spend some time with my friends and family. But it was nice, and I don't regret reading it. It was nice, and I do recommend. If you're interested, pick it up. Don't rush, but it was cool. So if you are wondering where I am on time wise, I am at 9 hours 34 minutes and 31 seconds. So I have a long ways to go. Me going out of town really like threw a wrench in my reading plans, because I definitely plan on being finished with the 24-hour reading challenge, and I'm not even halfway done. But that's fine, because this takes as long as it takes. So that is the book that I have done. I will pick up the camera when I decide what my next book is, and maybe once I've got a little bit more into it. So far I've read 2 books in 9 hours 34 minutes. Well, I didn't start to finish 2 books, did I? I don't remember, girl. It's been so long. But yes, I'll pick this up when I find the next book to read during this challenge.